Hello, I'm Diana and Dry's my name, and today I wanted to talk about such thing as Hardy-Weinberg's equilibrium or Hardy-Weinberg's principle. It's basically what is represented in this painting. So let's imagine that multiple dots here represent individuals of the same species living at the same time and place. That's what we would call a population. This population is also infinitely large, and individuals of such population are diploid, which means that they have two copies of the same gene. For example, humans are also diploid, so we have 23 pairs of homologous chromosomes. These individuals of our population only reproduce sexually, and they also mate randomly. That's what is called panmixing in French. Also, generations are non-overlapping, and allele frequencies are distributed equally in both sexes. And allele is just a version of the same gene. This population will have two versions of the same gene, major A and small a. Major A is a dominant allele and small a is recessive. So we can possibly have three different genotypes with those alleles. Major A, major A, small a, and small a, small a. We can also suppose the frequency of the dominant allele, which will be P, and the frequency of the recessive allele, which will be Q. Then the frequencies of those three genotypes will always remain the same for this population, and they will be equal to P squared, 2PQ, and Q. And now let's see why. So, in our population we have both males and females. The reproductive cells that they have are called gametes. So we have male gametes and female gametes. We also said that we have two alleles in our population, so it's major A and small a for both females and males. Major A and small a. And it's simple to calculate the genotypes of the next generation. So it will be major A, major A, small a, again major A, small a, and small a, small a. And as we have already said that the frequency of the dominant allele will be P, and the frequency of the recessive allele will be equal to Q. So the frequencies of the next generation genotypes will be P squared for the genotypes minor A, major A, PQ, which will in total make 2PQ. And for the recessive genotype we will have Q multiplied by Q. This will be equals to Q squared. And this equation P squared plus 2PQ plus Q squared will always be equal to 1, as P plus Q is also equals to 1. So those frequencies will remain the same only if there's no evolutionary mechanisms that would act on such infinitely large population. So it means that there will be no migration, no mutation, no natural selection, and no genetic drift that would modify genetic frequencies or genetic pool of this population. Mutation is a random change in nucleotic sequence, random change in genetic material. Migration means gene flow, or the exchange of genes between the different populations. Natural selection enhances the frequencies of traits that allow organisms to survive and reproduce more, and genetic drift causes random fluctuations of genetic frequencies and it acts only on small populations of finite size. So at the end there'll be fixation of one of the alleles, and such populations would have very poor genetic diversity. So, however, since it's highly unlikely that such ideal population exists in the real world, the evolution is the inevitable result, and the evolution is just the change in gene frequencies. Thank you for watching.